Are you ready to race through space with Space Race from 1977, an old school electromechanical pinball machine with some really cool artwork? Does the gameplay live up to the design though? Let's take a look at Space Race. Space Race. How about some reverb on that? Space Race. You know, every pinball machine tells a story. What does the Backglass on Space Race tell us about the future and space travel? Apparently, there's alien women laying on the ground, while this dude pulls out a knife, and she points at him, while this guy stands here, like a statue for no apparent reason. And back there is a guy who's actually too scared to even get off the spaceship onto the planet, presumably because there's a half-naked woman laying on the ground, and this guy's just sitting in an easy chair while spaceships explode in the background. I'd say that space travel is pretty awesome, judging by this.
But is the game awesome? Space Race is colorful and wacky, but to be honest, it's a bit dull. Yet far from unplayable, like most of the old-school electromechanical pinball machines. There's no complex missions or objectives to worry about. There's drop targets, and you want to shoot all of those, then other things light up and give you more points. And you'll have a good game if you can keep the ball on the playing field for a lengthy period of time. The problem is that the playing field feels slow compared to a lot of other machines. From the same era, fortunately, there's a lot of cool things to look at, because the art design is tremendous. What I'm trying to do here is clear off all of the targets to get some of the extra things to light up and give me crazy points. In the hundreds.
One last... I'm going for this target right here. My astronaut training will pay off. Next time. Next time it'll pay. Oh, come on! Goddamn alien women.
Like other electromechanical machines, there's no computers or digital things. There's relays, wooden parts, actual mechanical movement, and the sounds are organic and extremely cool. Even though I love the music and sounds out of some of the 70s, 80s, and modern pinball machines, there's just something special about these old school electromechanical ones.
There's a space station on the playing field, and a rocket ship there, a spaceship there, and another half-naked woman surrounded by planets or something over there. A sun, what is that, fire and lava, and a ray gun. This is the inside of Space Race, an electromechanical pinball machine. That's the innards. And there's the Backglass. And she's like, hey, get out of my machine. And he's like, but it's nice in there. Right.
Here's some footage of my best game because I just kept the ball going forever and racked up crazy points. In the dozens. This machine lives at the Papa World Headquarters, Professional and Amateur Pinball Association, home of the World Championships. So thanks to the guys for letting me play some Space Race. It's a machine that looks cooler than it is. If you want a really good electromechanical, old-school sci-fi machine, 2001 is a better bet. But Space Race has a really cool style.
There's no music in Space Race, so you have to make it up in your head or as you play the game. That music sucked. As Mark pointed out, other Mark, you're like the third Mark, because I'm two Marks in one. There's no sound in space, so clearly there's no music in space either.